Hello and welcome to Nathi's channel. My name is Natasha. I'm part of the sex crimes class at Seminole State College. And today we're going to talk about, drumroll please, John Karr. So take a seat, grab some popcorn, get comfortable, because you're in it for a ride.
Yeah. No. Who's John Karr? Does anybody know who John Karr is? Because I have no idea who this John Karr is.
It all started on a cold winter night in Boulder, Colorado on December 26, 1996. Patsy Ramsey wakes up and descends on her spiral staircase, shocked to find a note. Not just any note, a ransom note, asking for $118,000 in return for her daughter.
So quickly, I want to elaborate on this ransom note because there's several things that are super suspicious from this particular ransom note. Alright, first of all, the length. This particular ransom note was almost 3 pages long. Not only that, but it was detailed, extremely detailed, almost too detailed. The killer was asking for $118,000. $118,000 was almost the exact amount of money that John Ramsey got in a bonus that year. And lastly, the ransom note was written on Patsy Ramsey's notepad. So, several things could have occurred. One, the kidnapper/killer could have been hiding at the Ramsey residence for several days, or it was one of the Ramseys themselves who did this ransom note, wrote this ransom note as a cover-up for their crime.
The beautiful 6-year-old beauty pageant princess JonBenet Ramsey was missing. After several hours of searching the entire house, John Ramsey decides to go down to the basement.
When John Ramsey went to the basement, to his surprise, he found his daughter, but not alive.
JonBenet's cause of death was strangulation and head trauma. She was found murdered in her own home that day.
According to police investigations, they claim that there was no signs of forced entry, no signs of break-ins, so therefore the prime suspects were Burke Ramsey, the brother of JonBenet, John Ramsey, and Patsy, the parents of JonBenet, for the longest time. Up until John Karr confessed to the murder of JonBenet. John Mark Karr at the time was a 41-year-old elementary school teacher who was arrested in Bangkok, Thailand on August 15th, 2006. A few years prior to John Karr's arrest, it was said that he was emailing a U.S. journalist falsely confessing to the murder of JonBenet Ramsey. Interesting fact, John Karr had been arrested in California for the possession of child pornography back in 2001. Although John Karr is a pedophile, the DNA found on JonBenet's body did not link him to the murder of this 6-year-old beauty pageant princess. The evidence collected was not significant enough to charge him for any crime. He pleaded not guilty, clearing him of any charges other than the child pornography that he possessed back in California in 2001.
All of these suspects in the JonBenet Ramsey murder were found not guilty.
What? That's crazy. So John Karr didn't kill her? Then who killed her?
I recently got in contact with a reporter named Betsy Smith who agreed to do an exclusive interview coverage with one of the residents in the Boulder, Colorado area. Betsy, we're tuning in to you. Hello, how we doing today? My name is Betsy Smith. I'm doing an exclusive interview on Nathi's channel today. We're here with Chuck Larry. And we're going to talk about the JonBenet case today. Hey Betsy, so in your own words, what happened that night?
Picture this, all right? We're in Boulder, Colorado. All right? It was snowing. There was lights everywhere. We're in Christmas. Everybody's like, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Right? All right. So, all of a sudden, on December 26th, Patsy Ramsey wakes up. All right? She goes down the stairs, and then boom! She finds this note. This ransom note. All right? It's saying, if you want your daughter alive and back and well in your household, I'm going to need $118,000. If not, she going to be bye-bye. All right? What I don't understand is that they left this ransom note, right? But JonBenet was already dead. Like, she was dead in the basement already. All right? So I don't get the purpose of the note, okay? So anyways, back to the story. John Ramsey goes down to the basement. She's there.
No.
She's there. She's dead. All right? They find her. She's laying down. She's strangled. Apparently something hit her in the head. We don't know if it's a flashlight, if it's a basketball, if it's a baseball bat. We don't know. So all this time, right, years pass by, and they have no suspects. So guess who they turn to? Guess who they turn to? Who do they blame it on? They're like, well, there's no signs of entering and breaking. So it must be one of the 3 people that are still alive. So they blame it on Patsy, on John, and on Burke. It happened in 1996, and then nobody was arrested. Nobody was charged. Nobody was convicted. And then in 2006, John Karr comes up. All right? John Karr was all the way in Thailand. He's a teacher. All right? And he's emailing this journalist. And he's like, I killed JonBenet. And there were signs of sexual assault. And let me tell you that John Karr is a pedophile. But then when they caught him and brought him back to the United States and did the trial, guess what? They found no evidence that he was the one. So he did a confession. All right? He confessed that he murdered her. But the DNA that was on her fingertips and on her panties did not match John Karr. So they had to let him go. Now there's no more suspects. All right, so there we have it. That was the exclusive interview. We still don't know. So, Natasha, back to you.
Why is this case so hard to solve?
Wow. Thank you so much, Bessie Smith and Chuck Larry, for that exclusive interview coverage. Well, folks, there you have it. That was the coverage of the JonBenet and John Karr case that happened back in 1996. Till this day, I mean, it's almost 2018. That murder is still unsolved. So if you have any questions or any concerns, you're more than welcome to join the tens and thousands of millions of other people who have tons of questions about this unsolved murder case. Well, there you have it. My name is Natasha. Thank you so much for listening and watching my channel. I'll see you next week.